Hey everybody, this is your girl, Elaine Marie, and I'm here for another review of the Housewives of Potomac. This is Season 3, Episode 2, Meet the Press. So, basically, we have Miss Karen pulling up to Monique's new house with this fabulous new car, Jaguar, and they said that it's priced at $100,000, which I definitely believe it, like 100%. So she's at Monique's house. They're coming through. Monique is giving her a mini tour of the house. And then they start talking about what's going on with Karen and the press and everything and such. So, Karen states that she never had a joint account with Ray. And Monique is like, wait, what? Me and Chris, that's all we have is joint accounts. So, I don't know. I kind of see both sides. Like, I feel like, yes, you should have a joint account, but at the same time, you should have your own account. You shouldn't always just have to rely. But then again, what's the point of being married if you don't have everything joined together and everything like that? And like Monique said, wait, he don't trust you or you don't trust him? So which one is it? So I don't know. That's a really good question to ask, basically. So she's basically talking about how she feels like Monique is being genuine about asking for her concerns about what's going on with the whole situation between Ray and the tax situation. We then go to Robin and Giselle. Giselle's basically just like, I hate driving to Robin's house because it's just too far. But that's her friend. Yes, that's her bestie. And you better take your behind there and see her in her nice little home where all her little men's running around the house. So Robin and Giselle are talking about the lunch that Robin had with Karen and about like her overreaction, her deflecting and everything like that. And I agree. I still feel like Karen overreacted a bit. I think that she was deflecting majorly. I really feel like she wasn't really answering Robin's question, or she wasn't listening to Robin's question to answer the question. She was just automatically on, this is what I have in mind, this is what I'm going to say, and that's it. I don't have nothing else to say. Don't deviate from my point. Then we go to Giselle and Sherman. They go on a date. They're so cute together. They look very happy. Giselle looks very happy. I'm glad. Sherman looks like like he said, she's a lot to deal with. And good luck to you, bro. Good luck. She looks like she is a hand to handle. I know I'm a lot to handle, but Giselle looks like she is high maintenance, everything in between. There's way more to handle than I could ever be. We then go to Ashley. She's doing a brunch at the restaurant Oz. So she's talking about how the business is doing much better. They're actually making money now. So that's a little bit less restrained on her and her husband. They kind of previewed this morning where they were having fun playing around with the pillows and stuff like that. So it seems like, they're kind of getting things back on track. But we'll see how this progresses. She invited Monique and her friend Candace, who is from the pageant world, such as Ashley. So she's there. Monique and Ashley seem to be hitting it off really nice, like, ba, 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 ba. And like Ashley said, they sound like a whole bunch of chihuahuas. So they did seem like they were getting along very well. And that she is engaged to a Chris. So Monique was like, oh, my husband's Chris. And then we go into the conversation about her meeting with the other girls and about how the girls are basically, most of them, or did she say all of them, are fake proper. So we'll see. This will probably definitely come back and bite her in the ass later. So we have Robin getting ready for move day. They are basically moving right around the corner. Right around the corner. But the house is much bigger, more space, and basically this is what we're doing, and she seems to be happy with it. That's all. I always ever just wanted Robin to be happy. If she left Juan or be back with Juan or they living together, which I think is a sticky situation I did at one point. It's just like, you never let go. So yeah, so now, and I really think Robin made a great point how She brought up how Ashley was all up in the relationship. And I don't think Ashley ever really was trying to be like some type of shady to her about the whole relationship with Juan. I feel like Ashley was always wanting to be like, Robin, girl, I want you to protect yourself. I want you to protect your heart from this man because he's doing whatever he wants to do. And what are you doing for yourself? And I think that has always been Ashley's whole point. It just got misconstrued through the whole season last year. But basically, Robin made a great point. She said, look, I've been with this man before he had money, when he had money, when he didn't have money. And now I'm like the ride or die. Like, this my nigga. Like, she's been with him forever. Married his kids. Like, she's all in. She may not have the papers to say that she's all in. She had the papers. She got rid of the papers, and she's still all in. So I don't think we should ever question Robin's loyalty or love to Juan. I think we kind of question Juan's, but kind of see Juan doing the same thing. He's been there without the money, with the money, without the money. I mean, he did his dirt. Let's not get that wrong, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't love her. So I think that's always been, you know, for females, it's not okay. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't love her or he never did love her. So then we have that Karen wants to do a press conference with her friends. I don't know about you guys, but when I have some situation to talk about with my friends, I don't call it a press conference. I say, can you please come to the house and chicken with a bitch? Like, can you please come and talk to me? I need to, like, get some things off my chest. Or do y'all have questions? But I feel like maybe it's different because our lives are not in the Washington Post. And we don't have a $5 million tax situation going on with our husbands. So maybe that's the difference. But a press conference, no, ma'am. And so we go to get a little snippet of Miss Candace. So this is going to be our new entry to the cast here. Her fiance is Chris. He's white, which we already know in Potomac. It is very acceptable to be interracial, which, okay. Like, I have no problem. My boyfriend is he's a mulatto. So it is what it is. They do look very happy, I will have to say that. So they met in the restaurant. He's a cook and she was the host. Chris has 3 kids from 2 baby moms. And Candace has come from a more influential background. As she said, she was the Huxtables when she was growing up. So, but we get to see a little bit insight between those two. And she's so happy about this engagement. She was so excited about the party. That was really nice, and flying in everybody for this special party. And, you know, they like to party now. But during this party, he did pop the question for her to marry him. And she said yes. So then we go to Karen's conference. Yeah. Yep. Karen is ready, honey. She is ready. She got the receipts from all the tweets and Twitters and all this other stuff. She got it highlighted. Who said what? Da 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 da. So she is ready. Okay, ready, honey. Ready. But she don't even know half the time what is going on with the tweets, as we find out. Okay, so anyway, we go in, the ladies arrive. Then we have this guy over here to the side, to the right, who's Matt. Apparently been friends for 12 years. I ain't never seen him before in the previous episodes. Neither of the ladies have ever seen him before in their life. And Giselle has known Karen for 12 years. So I don't know who this guy is. But anyway, we go in and we start doing how... she's confused about Giselle with the Twitter, her chatter about the move. And she said, yeah, I think we were all confused when you all of a sudden did this move out of nowhere. And does this have to do with anything of the tax? So she was saying, no, it has nothing to do with the tax. I don't particularly believe that. I think Ray kind of pushed it. And she kind of just went along with the whole idea about trying to size down and all this other stuff. So... and then Monique is on the sideline taking notes because she bought #2 pencils with papers for the ladies. So she starts jotting down and Karen says no notes. And Monique was like, but wait a minute, how am I supposed to be able to tell you when you said something wrong? Yes, Monique, you better come for Karen. You better come for Karen when she provides y'all with #2 pencils and a paper to write there. But anyway, so we did go on to the difference between the personal tax and the business tax, which there is a complete difference. It is definitely. And so she does disclose to them that Ray and her do not file married together. They file married but separate. And that Ray has a problem, not Karen, and that Karen's got her own money. But Giselle was like, what money? That chick ain't never worked a day in her life. And then Ashley asks about the incident, and then Karen gets a little defensive and is like, well, was my husband ding-a-ling all over the thing? She said, well, first of all, my husband ding-a-ling wasn't all in Washington Post. 10-4. Yes, ma'am. It sure was not, because I didn't even know about the ding-a-ling situation. But we can get back to that later. But it's funny how they do kind of get, when Ashley asks questions, they kind of jump up on her and try to get with her about that. Like, she shouldn't be asking these questions. Then why'd you hold a press conference? I'm just saying. So then we have the ladies are basically trying to get some answers. And as usual, Karen gets very upset, starts to get deflective. She says, we're not going to do any more questions. That's it. That's all I have to say. Then I'm kind of like with the rest of them, then why did you call us to have a press conference? You called everybody to talk about you. Now we're talking about you. Now you don't want to talk about you. Well, how does this work, huh? So anyway, let me know what you thought about this episode. Any digs that I missed that I thought was absolutely hilarious, let me know. Just comment below. And I'll see you guys tonight. We got Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.